This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply.
The Thomas More Prep Marion Monarch and your very own Victoria Knights.
And welcome back into Victoria High School. The TMP Monarchs and the Victoria Knights about ready to do battle. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. You look at these two teams, Dave, and Victoria struggled 0-4. TMP struggled a little bit as well at 1-3. Something's going to happen tonight. One of these two teams is going to pick up a victory.
Yeah, and for the Monarchs, I think it's important for them to get off to a quick start. They really struggled the other night in Hill City offensively to find a rhythm. And, you know, at the end of the game, they only found themselves down by 6. So I think it's important for them to get off to a good start and find some rhythm early.
Let's take a look at your starters first for Victoria. They will go with Cole Schmidberger, the 5'9 junior, Lucas Taylor, a 6'2 junior, Cooper Fanensteel, a 6' junior, Cooper Winholz, a 6' sophomore, and Tyler Knowles, a 5'7 sophomore. For TMP, they will go with David McFarland, a 5'11 junior, Hayden Lowe, a 5'8 senior, Chase Worth, a 6' junior, Ryan Carlin, a 5'10 sophomore, and Creighton Renz, a 6'2 junior. Again for Victoria, Cole Schmidberger, Lucas Taylor, Cooper Fanensteel, Cooper Winholz, and Tyler Knowles. For TMP, David McFarland, Hayden Lowe, Chase Worth, Ryan Carlin, and Creighton Renz. Great to have everybody along tonight. Dave, tell you what, again, this is a facility that is really fun to be a part of.
It is. It's kind of the home court advantage here pretty big for Victoria usually because it gets pretty loud and the crowd on top of you hanging over the walls can be kind of intimidating. So Monarch's going to have to take care of business.
TMP in their road navy blues with the white numerals trimmed in silver. Victoria in the home whites with the maroon numerals trimmed in gold. And Creighton Renz and Lucas Taylor will do battle on the jump ball. And former teammates, Lucas Taylor, a couple years at TMP. And now these two guys get to go at it on the basketball floor. It's kind of fun when you get to go up against friends. Tip is in the air, won by TMP. McFarland to Lowe across the lane. Ryan Carlin scores. Ryan Carlin, his first start, and he's on the board early for TMP. Knowles with the basketball, had it knocked away out of bounds. It will stay with TMP as Carlin knocked it away. One thing the Monarchs, again, have to be aware of, it was an issue only one time in the girls' game, was that retaining line because everything is so close. There's a loose ball stolen by TMP. Renz can't keep his hands on it, but Hayden Lowe comes back to get it. Lowe into the front court to Carlin. Well, he has played well for Joe Hurdle's team, and he's getting rewarded with the start tonight. Monarchs set the offense up 2-0, 30 seconds into the ball game. Lowe to Carlin. Drives in, nowhere to go. Now Renz squares up over to Hayden Lowe. Nowhere to go with it. Good job by Victoria. Tough entry pass, and then a travel is going to be called on Renz.
Boy, Knight's doing a good job of closing out on defense. Looked like there was a couple openings, but quick there to get there and shut them down.
45 seconds gone by. Victoria on the offensive set. There's a baseline drive, lost it out of bounds. It is off of Victoria and a turnover on the Knights. Driving baseline was Cooper Fanensteel, the junior. And TMP will have the basketball back. The area that TMP has really struggled this season so far has been offense. Their offensive execution just hasn't been there. Worth across to McFarland, up and under, can't score it. Renz up tall for the board, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And that foul for Victoria is going to be called on Cole Schmidberger, the junior. That's his first. And Creighton Renz, a 47% free throw shooter at the line for TMP. First one's on the way, right through there. Didn't show that on that one. That was nothing but net. Second free throw for Renz is on the way. Perfect on that one too, so Creighton hits a pair. 4-0 TMP out of the gates here in Victoria. Knowles will push it up the floor, guarded by Carlin, nearly stolen by McFarland. Now a pass into the corner to Fanensteel. Baseline drive, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Creighton Renz, moving just a little bit. Well, one thing you see early, Cooper Fanensteel likes to take that ball into the baseline. They're going to call that on Chase Worth, so Chase Worth picks up the foul.
Chase just a little bit late getting there to get that charge.
Inbounds to Fanensteel, tries to throw it to Taylor off of his hands and out of bounds. A turnover on Victoria. That is their third turnover of the ball game. TMP up 4-0, 6:35 to play first quarter. Lowe sets the offense. Right side, David McFarland. Boy, he lit it up in the third place game of the Hays City Shootout against Olathe North, but had a hard time finding open spots against Hill City. He has an open three here. In and out, no good. Renz with the rebound, no. Tries to get another one. It's out of bounds. Victoria will have the loose ball. Fannin Steele lets some of the traffic clear and will bring it across the timeline for the Knights. The ball into the lane, stolen by TMP. Up the floor, Hayden Lowe. Layup is good for Hayden Lowe. That's his first 2 of the ball game. It's 6-0. TMP out of the gates early. There's a steal. Now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will stay with Victoria. One thing Tyler Knowles will find out, if you leave that ball hanging out in front of Ryan Carlin, it's going to be going the other way pretty quickly.
He's got those quick hands and does a good job moving his feet to be in good position.
McFarland knocks the ball out of bounds. It will stay with Victoria. Carlin might be the next Ryan Reuter-esque type of ball player for Joe Hurdle. Fannin Steele inside and scores on the layup. Cooper Fannin Steele with his first 2. And that stops a 6-0 run by TMP to start the ball game. McFarland left wing, left open for a second in the lane. Chase Worth, and got that one to drop home. Boy, that touched every part of the rim before it dropped through the hoop. Knowles drives against Carlin. In on the baseline, gets it to Schmidberger. Shot blocked by McFarland. Fannin Steele with the loose ball. Goes to the rim with an easy layup. No help defense for TMP. That's 4 for Cooper Fannin Steele. McFarland into Renz. Creighton spins. Goes up and under and scores.
Boy, nice light baseline work there by Renz, putting a little inside fake and spinning towards the baseline.
10-4, TMP up by 6. Boy, the Monarchs really extending their defense out. Schmidberger plays it. Now Fannin Steele baseline, no good. Renz up high for the board for TMP. The Monarchs want to run with it. Carlin goes to the rim. Floater, no. Rebound, fought for inside. Fannin Steele with it for the Knights. Boy, Ryan Carlin just about got that floater to go, but it decided to pop out. Now Knowles into the lane. Offensive foul. Tyler Knowles drove into Hayden Lowe, who took the charge, and that's another turnover on Victoria. Tyler Knowles his first, and the 5th team foul. Michael Lager in for TMP. He'll replace Chase Worth. Tate Garcia in for TMP as well, replacing Ryan Carlin. 4:25 to play, first quarter. TMP on top 10-4. Right side, McFarland looks inside to Michael Lager. Spins. Hayden Lowe, top of the key 3. Rims off, no good. Taylor with the board for Victoria. He'll out that the pass to Cooper Windholz, and now Knowles has it, trailing by 6. There's a ball that's knocked away, stolen by McFarland, and then a foul on Knowles. That is 2 on him. Another turnover on Victoria. David McFarland doing a good job getting into the passing lane and getting that turnover.
Yeah, he's done a good job extending his defense as well early tonight.
Luke Reuter will check in for TMP, replacing David McFarland. I think Joe Hurdle will be pleased with what he's seen in the first 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Victoria, 3-2 matchup zone. Low into the lane. Baseline Reuter traveled with the basketball. Luke shuffled those feet. Got called for it. That is the second turnover of the first quarter on Victoria, or on TMP, excuse me. In the corner, Fannin Steele drives baseline. Short jumper, no, but a foul. And Cooper Fannin Steele will go to the line to shoot a pair. That foul is on Hayden Lowe. That is his first and the second team foul. Fannin Steele, 77% on the season from the foul line. First one is on the way and perfect. He has 5, all 5 of Victoria's points. Second free throw for Fannin Steele on the way. Perfect. He got them both. That's 6 for Fannin Steele. 30-second timeout for Victoria. 10-6 is the score. 3:47 to go in the first quarter. We're going to keep it right here. Dave Barber, good start for TMP. Victoria kind of battling back within 4 now.
Yeah, they're hanging around, but the Monarchs did get off to a pretty good start like we talked about, and it's mainly been feeding off their defense, getting some nice looks at the basket with transition points.
And that's where TMP is going to get a lot of points this year, is on transition. And if they can continue to do that, make plays in transition and convert, that's going to be a bonus for this club.
I like to play with a lot of energy, and it always helps when you can get those quick points off of turnovers.
Out of the timeout, it's Reuter, Lowe, Garcia, Lager, and Renz for TMP. In the lane, Lager, short jumper for Michael, no good. Creighton Renz clears the rebound off the glass and in. He is playing strong tonight. That is 6 for Creighton, 12-6 TMP. Nick Dreiling, the freshman, 5'10", into the lineup for the first time. Tip stolen by Luke Reuter. Up the floor to Renz, goes in, shot blocked, rebound by Victoria. Boy, Renz went right at Lucas Taylor, and Taylor went up strong. Baseline ball knocked out of bounds by Lager as he tried to save it, but we talked about the retaining line. Well, that's because of that wall that is about 3 feet off the floor. And if you run into that one, you will know it. Inbound to Dreiling. Has it stolen away by Tate Garcia. Turnover number 8 on Victoria. Hayden Lowe, left wing. Drives in. Back to Lager. Hands it off to Tate Garcia. He'll dribble drive. Right side, Luke Reuter. Luke drives baseline. Cut off. Skip pass to Tate Garcia. Tate back to Hayden Lowe, and the Monarchs are going to reset their offense against this 3-2 zone. Now Reuter in the corner. Open three. No good. Luke gets his offensive rebound and is going to be called for a double dribble. Luke did a good job of following his shot, which that doesn't happen all the time on a three-point shot, then double dribbled and turned it over. 2:40 to play, first quarter. TMP on top, 12-6. Pannonsteel drives in the lane, jump stop, but he's going to be called for a travel. That's turnover number 9. Victoria head coach Dylan Dronberger wants an explanation from the near side official who had his hand up, but he had an open fist too, so that goes to tell you he was about ready to call the infraction as well. In the lane, Lager turns, shoots, way short. Reuter with the rebound, and he scores. Luke Reuter, another offensive rebound, his first 2. It's 14-6, TMP by 8. Pannonsteel lost it. It's stolen by Reuter. He's going to go coast to coast, lays it up, and no good. Rebounded by Lowe, can't finish. Rebounded by Lowe again, off the glass and in. 10 turnovers on Victoria. Hayden Lowe with 4. It's a double-digit lead for TMP, 16-6. Schmidberger inside, fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Monarchs really attacking the offensive boards as well. Getting some second, third opportunities.
Schmidberger at the line. First one is good. 57% free throw shooter. Trenton Mayo, Chase Worth in for TMP. Lager and Lowe will have a seat on the bench. Second free throw for Schmidberger rattles home. He has his first 2 points of the ball game. 16-8, inside Worth. Double team to Creighton Renz, and he traveled with the basketball. 4 turnovers on TMP. Boy, Creighton was wanting to take that one to the rim, you could tell.
Yeah, had got that kind of look on his face, didn't he?
1:40 to play in the first quarter. TMP on top. Backdoor pass, layup is good. There's a three-pointer. Mayo on the other end, no good. Rebounded by Victoria. 16-10. Inside, shot by Pannonsteel's no good, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Well, TMP has lost a little bit of their aggressiveness here late in this first quarter. And Luke Reuter is called for the foul. Pannonsteel at the line for a pair. First one on the way, good. 7 first quarter points for Cooper Pannonsteel. Victoria, who trailed by a 10 moments ago, is now back to within 5. Second free throw up and good. 16-12, that's 8 for Pannonsteel. McFarland, top side to Renz, now Luke Reuter. Plays it in the corner to David McFarland. His three's on the way, and in and out, no good. Rebound, Renz inside, pump fake, count it, and a foul. Creighton Renz with the strong move inside. It's 18-12 TMP.
Well, Creighton's really playing hard on the offensive, fighting for offensive boards. The Monarchs have 9 of them. I'm guessing he has 6 of them at least.
That's 8 for Creighton Renz, and he'll go to the line to try and make it a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And he missed it, but he knew it was short, left too early. And it goes back to the Knights with 1:06 to play in the first half, or first quarter, excuse me. Fanninsteel, Ryan Carlin back for TMP, and Fanninsteel goes right to the rim and scores. He's in double figures with 10. 18-14 is the score. Joe Hurdle will not be happy with that. Creighton Renz finds a cutting Chase Worth layup, no, and a foul. Boy, Chase doing a good job cutting to the rim, and Creighton Renz doing a good job of finding him, and that foul is going to be on Lucas Taylor. That's his first. 2 free throws for Chase Worth, a 40% free throw shooter, and misses that one off the back rim. Second free throw by Chase is good. He has 3 tonight. 1 out of 2 from the line. TMP lead is back to 5, 19-14. Fanninsteel picked up by Carlin. Monarchs looking for the trap. Now they get it to Schmidberger. Drives inside. Nearly has it stripped away. Lost it. Gets it back. Fanninsteel, top of the key 3 on the way is good. Cooper Fanninsteel on fire. He has 13. 19-17 is the score. It is a 1-possession ball game in the lane. Worth, no. And a foul is going to be called on Fanninsteel. That will be his first.
Well, they didn't like it over here, but that was the right call. Again, Renz doing a great job going to the board, got his hands on the ball, and Fanninsteel just backed in underneath him.
An 11-3 run right now by Victoria to get back to within 2. Reuter to inbound, gets it to Lager, catches, shoots, can't hit it. Rebound tipped, and it is Victoria basketball. A chance to tie with the 2, take the lead with the 3. Under 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Schmidberger plays it to Dreiling. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Taylor. Kicks it back out. Dreiling will not get the shot off as we get to the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, TMP 19, Victoria 17. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
It's time to gather. It's time for cheer. It's time to celebrate because you deserve it. Better choices, more channels, faster speeds. Switch your TV and internet to Eagle and you'll pay the same price in 2 years as you do today because you deserve better. Call us today at 877-61-EAGLE.
19-17 TMP on top as we start the second quarter. Monarchs with McFarland, Carlin, Worth, Renz, and Bruce Chu on the floor for the first time. Now Worth goes baseline across the lane to Chu. Now loose ball to Creighton Renz, spins out to McFarland. Open for a second, and he traveled with the basketball. 5th turnover on TMP. So, looked like the Monarchs were going to pull away there for a little bit in the first quarter, up 16-6, but Victoria ended the quarter on an 11-3 run to get back to within 2. Now good defense on the outside by Carlin. He rips it away. He's going to go coast to coast, plays it to McFarland. In some trouble, throws it back for some help. It's a turnover. Fanninsteel the other way. Shot blocked out of bounds by Bruce Chu.
Boy, good hustle by the Monarchs getting back.
Boy, Joe Hurdle applauding the effort of his 6-foot junior, Bruce Chu, who got a nice block. The inbounds pass comes into Cooper Windholz. Now Pfannenstiel drives in and he's fouled, and it will be an inbounds for Victoria as Luke Reuter will come in for TMP. TMP fouls on Chase Worth. That is his second. Chu will come out. Luke Reuter in for the Monarchs with 7:18 to play in the first half. Schmidberger on the inbounds, looking, gets it into Knowles. He'll drive into the lane. Tough shot, no. Rebound tipped around. Renz with it for TMP, but that's got to be an over and back. And it will stay with the Monarchs. Good hustle by Victoria, and Cole Schmidberger getting a little floor burn going after that one. .708 to play. Renz gets it to McFarland. David three-pointer, up and in. McFarland with his first three of the ball game. TMP needed that. 22-17 Monarchs by 5.
That's a good way to break a dry spell.
That ball's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Victoria. I tell you what, Ryan Carlin has given Tyler Knowles fits on the floor.
Yes, he has those quick hands.
And the official is having a word with Luke Reuter about something. I don't know if Luke completely agrees with it, but regardless, you got to listen and try and not do whatever he's telling you not to do. Knowles throws it out, nearly stolen. Now Schmidberger drives, and a nice up and under, and he scores. That's 4 for Cole Schmidberger. 22-19, TMP by 3. Carlin, top of the key. Now Chase Worth plays it to Reuter. Baseline to Renz. Goes up and under and scores. Creighton Renz in double figures with 10.
Boy, he is playing a ball game tonight.
Well, he can dominate down low if they continue to get him the basketball. And that's an offensive foul on Schmidberger. That will be his second. 12th turnover on Victoria.
He didn't like the call, but again, he was moving when he got the screen set. So.
Yeah, if you set a screen, in order to set that screen, you have to be stationary when you set the screen. Doesn't matter what the defensive player is doing. If you move into him, that is a foul. Baseline Renz goes up and scores again. 12 for Creighton Renz, 26-19. TMP back with a 7-point lead as we climb under 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Knowles on the baseline, Pfannenstiel drives in. He's double teamed, throws it across the lane, tipped around and stolen. TMP has it. Monarchs coming the other way with David McFarland. In the lane, floater, no, but a foul is going to be called, and 2 free throws coming for David McFarland. Boy, David's sticking his nose in there real well. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's an 83% free throw shooter on the season. First free throw up and perfect for David. He has 4. TMP lead up to 8, 27-19. Second free throw for McFarland, good. And a timeout for Joe Hurdle. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 5 points for David McFarland. We'll keep it right here with TMP on top by 9. Monarch basketball brought to you in part by Heartland Building Center, Gibbs Auto Supply, Steel Fabrications, HayesPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Jeremy McGuire, color analyst Dave Barber, with the Monarchs playing a little bit better here in the first 2 minutes and 16 seconds of the second quarter, extend their lead up to 9.
Yeah, it's kind of been a game of runs. They opened up a 10-point lead early, and Victoria able to go on a run of their own and get back to within a couple. And now Monarchs again open it up, like you said, by 9. And it's, again, been spurred by the defense, and a lot of it's been Carlin out front giving them fits.
Carlin, McFarland, Renz, Worth, and Reuter for TMP. It's Schmidberger, Knowles, Windholz, Pfannenstiel, and Taylor for Victoria. And then a foul up top is called on TMP, and that's going to be on Luke Reuter. That will be the second on Luke. And he will come out as Hayden Lowe will check in. Some good minutes for Luke Reuter. Really strong on the rebounding end. Inbounds, Windholz gets it to Pfannenstiel. Lowe will have the defense out there on him. He strips it away. Lowe's going coast to coast. Layup, no, but a foul on Pfannenstiel. That is 2 on Cooper Pfannenstiel. Another Victoria turnover, and Hayden Lowe will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, another one that you try to cross over right in front of him. He's got those quick hands as well, able to get the ball and take it the other way in a hurry.
Lowe will shoot 2. First one on the way is good. Hayden Lowe with 5 points tonight. TMP has built their lead back to 10 points after Victoria had sliced it down to 2 at the end of the first quarter. Second free throw for Lowe. It's up and no good. Rebound inside by Worth. Reverses it up and in. Chase Worth with the reversal. The largest lead for TMP. It's 31-19. 5 points tonight for Chase. And a near steal by Carlin. Knowles in the lane. Out to Pfannenstiel. Three-pointer. Air ball rebounded by McFarland. David will push it up the floor. A tough pass to Renz. Layup, no. Rebound by Victoria. Boy, Creighton extended himself just a little bit and was not able to finish. And that's going to be a travel called on Pfannenstiel. 15 turnovers on Victoria. Back over to the Monarchs. Low in the corner, McFarland. Three-pointer on the way. It is good. David McFarland starting to heat up. He has 8. 34-19 TMP. A loose ball, steal, and then a foul in the backcourt on Victoria. Boy, Ryan Carlin is going to be in Tyler Knowles' nightmares tonight for sure. And since Victoria doesn't have a game till January 3rd, it might be until then unless he has visions of sugar plums dancing in his head on Christmas Eve instead of Ryan Carlin. It's 2 free throws for Carlin. 3 out of 4 from the stripe this season. That one is good. He has 3. His first point since the first couple seconds of the ball game.
He's done his work on the defensive end, though.
Second free throw short, rebounded by Pfannenstiel. 35-19 TMP with a 16-point lead. Pfannenstiel on the baseline. Short jumper is up and in for Joshua Schulte, the freshman. His first 2. 35-21. Worth. Tough shot. No. Rebound. Out of bounds on the baseline. And Michael Lager will check in for TMP. We'll see who he gets. And it will be Chase Worth who will have a seat on the Monarch bench. 4:13 to go, first half. TMP on top, 35-21. It's Pfannenstiel, Schulte, Schmidberger, Taylor, and Windholz for Victoria. Pfannenstiel threw it away. It's a turnover on the Knights. That is turnover number 17, and I'm not exactly sure where Cooper Pfannenstiel was going with that one. Monarchs back on the offensive end. Low to David McFarland. Steps into a 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Schmidberger. In the backcourt, hands it off to Pfannenstiel. Victoria down by 14. They cut the TMP lead to 2 after the first quarter. In the lane, stripped away. Ball on the floor. Victoria will keep the possession. Pfannenstiel throws it away again. Turnover. Here come the Monarchs up the floor, and Carlin couldn't handle it as he tumbles out of bounds and is saved by the Victoria bench.
A little sloppy both ways there, but better take a breath.
3.5 to play first half. Monarchs by 14. Pfannenstiel guarded by Hayden Lowe. Gets a screen, double team. Now Lucas Taylor bowls his way down the baseline, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, I think if Renz sets his feet, he might be able to take a charge there, but he's trying to get down there and kind of reaches over.
That's the first foul of the ball game on Creighton Renz. Taylor with a 1-and-1. First one on the way. The bank is open late on Tuesday night in Victoria.
Called it.
His first point of the ball game. Lucas averages 2.5. Second free throw on the way. No good. Rebounded by Carlin. 35-22. TMP by 13. Renz will go up and under. Reverses it. Couldn't get it. Rebound tipped. Lager with it off the glass. No. Another rebound tipped, and Fanensteel has it. So a couple of point-blank looks for TMP. They just weren't able to finish. And Schmidberger lost that ball out of bounds, and a turnover on Victoria. 19 turnovers on Victoria, a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with you. 3:01 to play, first half, TMP 35, Victoria 22. We're back in 30 seconds.
We're proud to announce the addition of technology solutions to our Eagle Communication services. We are dedicated to providing businesses with cost-effective IT services, support, and products, all under one roof, like
video surveillance,
IT consulting,
network support and security,
phone systems, web development and strategies,
24/7 virus and spyware removal.
And above all, you can count on technology done right. Call us at 785-628-1330.
Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Back in Victoria, 3:01 to play, first half. TMP up 35-22. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. And Dave, Monarchs doing some work here in this second quarter.
Yeah, they've extended their lead a little bit. And again, they're feeding off their defense tonight, and aggressive inside play by Renz going to the boards hard. The guards are crashing hard. It's been good defense for the Monarchs that sparked it all, though.
Victoria on defense, TMP with the inbound in the backcourt. Hayden Lowe will walk it across, his team up by 13 points. Lowe gets it to Lager at the free throw line, backside.
This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of
43-24, TMP on top as we start the third quarter. Monarchs will have the basketball. Luke Reuter, Hayden Lowe, Ryan Carlin, Creighton Renz, and Chase Worth. Lucas Taylor, Cooper Fannensteel, Tyler Knowles, Cooper Winholz, Cole Schmidberger for Victoria. Victoria jumping out of the zone, trying to force TMP into some mistakes. Worth in the lane, needs to back out near a 3-second call. Chase on the baseline, throws it inside. Reverse layup by Reuter is good. That was pretty. 4 for Luke. Nice pass from Chase Worth. 45-24, TMP by 21. And a foul on the Monarchs. That's going to be on Carlin. And that will be his first personal, first team foul of the second half. TMP by 21. There's a steal by Reuter on the inbounds, going coast to coast, lays it up and in. 24 Victoria turnovers. Luke Reuter with the theft. He has 6. Schmidberger in the lane, looking for some help. Knowles has it. Skip pass to Winholz. Now Fannensteel baseline. Floater. Good. Cooper Fannensteel. 15 for Victoria. It's 47-26. Low, inside to Worth, kick out to Reuter, a 3 for Luke on the way, rims off no good. Rebound by Taylor for Victoria. The Knights walk it across the timeline, looking for something to go right. Fannensteel lost it, out of bounds. It will stay with Victoria as Hayden Lowe was the last one to touch it.
I'm getting on the floor again, trying to save it in. Good hustle.
You know Joe Hurdle's going to like the Floorbirds. Fannensteel guarded by Lowe. Tries to get a screen from Taylor, but congestion outside the arc for Victoria. Knowles, baseline, plays it to Fannensteel. Left open off the glass and in. That's 17 for Fannensteel. 47-28. It's a 19-point ball game and an offensive foul on Luke Reuter. That's his third. Turnover number 8 on TMP. Victoria making a run right now, real similar to what we saw at the latter half of the first quarter. David McFarland will check in and replace Reuter. 6:19 to play, third quarter, 47-28, TMP on top. Knowles guarded by Carlin. Gets a screen. Looks for kind of a pick and roll. Carlin is there. Knowles in some trouble. Plays it out to Winholz. Right-handed dribble over to Fannensteel. He'll drive in and float it off the glass and in. Cooper Fannensteel with 19. 47-30. In the lane. Worth had it stripped away, but a foul is going to be called on Victoria.
That's on Knowles. That's his fourth.
And that is on Knowles. And that is his fourth. And he will sit.
He's had a frustrating night.
Chase Worth with the pair. First one's up, and it rims home. 6 points for Chase. 2 out of 3 from the line as Nick Dreiling replaces Knowles. 48-30, TMP by 18. Second free throw for Worth is good, nothing but net. 7 for Chase Worth. 49-30, TMP by 19. And a foul is going to be called on the Monarchs. That's going to be on Chase Worth. That is his third personal. And the third team foul on TMP here in this second half. Down to Dreiling. Takes a dribble, picks up the dribble. Now Winholz guarded by McFarland. Plays it to Schmidberger. He lost it, but regains it in the corner and stepped out of bounds. TMP basketball brought to you in part by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Thomas More Prep Marion, Thirsties, and by Service Master Clean of Hayes. In the lane, Chase Worth. Baseline shot by Carlin. No good, and it climbs up and over the backboard, and that should have been a dead ball. If anybody saw the ending to the Hayes High Manhattan championship game, there's a steal by Hayden Lowe. Goes in, can't score it. And Cooper Fanensteel just picked up his 4th foul. Dylan Dronberger's going, fellas, come on now.
Yeah, and that was really probably unnecessary, too. Got to realize, as he's been most of their offense tonight, going to have to spend some time sitting down.
Hayden Lowe will go to the line to shoot a pair for TMP. Joshua Schulte, the 6-foot freshman, will check in for Fanensteel. Free throw by Lowe is good. Hayden now with 6 points. Tell you what, you wanna talk to a guy that's hilarious? Talk to his dad, Jeff Lowe. Oh my gosh. He will have you in stitches. But don't worry about it. He can help you out with that. He's in the medical field, a dentist at Lifetime Dental Care. Second free throw by Hayden is no good. 50-30, TMP by 20. There's a drive by Winholtz in the lane. Cooper Winholtz with 4. 50-32, and one thing Joe Hurdle did not like the other night, shot in the lane by Worth is no good, is the lack of help defense, and Fanensteel stays in the ball game, and then he dribbles it off his foot out of bounds.
And the Monarchs have to get that help defense there because Fanensteel has really liked to drive hard to the basket. And if you get that help, can take a charge.
He has 4 fouls, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
And he came over thinking he was going to come out, but the coach left him in.
Worth plays it to Trenton Mayo, who checks in for TMP. Carlin into the lane. Chase Worth, jumper no. Rebound Creighton Worth. Pump fakes, in some trouble. Out to Carlin. 3-pointer, up and in and out, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Taylor. Taylor floats it up the floor to Fanensteel. He'll drive into the lane, goes inside. Shot up is no good. Rebounded by McFarland. David will push it for TMP. A pass to Worth, a beauty. Layup, good. Chase Worth with 9 on a beautiful feed from David McFarland.
Chase needed to get one of those to drop.
Victoria quickly on the other end, looking for something. Schmidberger lost it out of bounds. It's off of TMP. Michael Lagerin will check in for TMP. Nick Dreiling in for Victoria, and Fanensteel will have a seat on the bench. And Caleb Hagens will come in for the first time for TMP. He is a big body for Joe Hurdle. Inbound comes down deep. Winholtz picked up by Mayo at the top of the key. Baseline look to Schulte. Nearly walked with it. Taylor goes to the rim and scores. That's 3 for Lucas Taylor. 52-34. Mayo to Lager. Looking. Jumper for Michael is good. Nothing but net for Michael Lager, his first 2. 54-34, TMP by 20 is Schmidberger into the lane. Fanensteel had it, Winholtz. McFarland bounce past Mayo. Layup is good. Trenton Mayo with his first 2. They convert the Victoria turnover into points. 56-34 TMP.
Well, that was a nice pass by McFarland on the break.
There's a 3-pointer by Dreiling, no good. Lager tracks it down. It's a 3-on-1 for TMP. Mayo back to Lager. Layup is good. A little give and go. That's 4 for Michael. 58-34, and you can see why Dylan Dronberger wanted Cooper Fanensteel to stay on the floor. Schmidberger inside. A blocking foul called on Mayo. And we had a really good look at that one. I would beg to differ on that call. When Trenton looked like he had great position. Timeout Victoria. It's a full timeout with 2:51 to play in the third quarter. TMP 58, Victoria 34. We'll take it with you. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
By a long ways.
That was... Third quarter. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber Well, TMP, if they can get out and run with the basketball, they have done well today. And with Cooper Fanninsteel sitting on Victoria's bench, it is tough for Victoria to manufacture much on the offensive end.
Yeah, it is, and the Monarchs need to take advantage of that as well, taking care of the basketball and getting good looks.
Cole Schmidberger 2 out of 2 from the line tonight, 57% coming into this ball game, and that one off the front end and rolls off, and Fanninsteel back for Victoria, replacing Joshua Schulte. And boy, TMP has to go after wherever Cooper Fanninsteel is on the floor defensively. Free throw by Schmidberger, no good. Nice rebound by Higgins. Up the floor comes Trenton Mayo for TMP. Higgins top of the key, left side, David McFarland. David goes baseline, looking for Michael Lager. He has it. They double teaming, triple teaming. Out to Mayo, 17-footer, good. Trenton Mayo with 4. 60-34, Monarchs by 24 with 2:28 to go. Offensive foul called on Cooper Fanninsteel, and he's fouled out of the ball game.
Yeah, it likes to charge hard to the rim and use that little jump step.
Have I ever said makeup call?
Yeah, that's probably
that might have been one right there.
That's a big makeup call and hurts
Victoria pretty bad because Fanninsteel's fouled out of the ball game, and he finishes with 19 points. Michael Lager, a short jumper in the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound, but couldn't hang on to it, and Windholz has it for the Knights. So Victoria's going to have to find somebody else. There's the ball that's knocked away on the floor. Caleb Higgins on the floor. Jump ball possession will stay with Victoria. Again, the Monarchs making the hustle plays. I think the only thing TMP's really lacked on tonight defensively has been help defense. Well, Schmidberger, I think, got away with the travel. Poked away for a second. He gets it back. And that's a double dribble. And there's a shot on the baseline, no good. And rebound fought for on the floor. It's loose. Garcia with the change. Lays it up and in. Take Garcia with his first 2. 62-34 Monarchs with a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter. Taylor, elbow jumper, way short, rebounded by Mayo. Trenton will push it left to right for TMP. In the lane, Garcia. A dish to Lager, layup. No, we're going to have a foul before the shot for TMP. So Monarchs will retain possession.
Didn't know what he was going to call. Thought he was going to call traveling for a second.
That was my thought too.
Kind of got hung up in the crease in the wall over there.
Inbounds, Lager catches, takes a dribble, lost control, and a foul is going to be called on Victoria. And that one's going to be called on Joshua Schulte. Dylan Dromberger did not agree. Inbounds, open Mayo, three-pointer, good! Trenton Mayo cashes in the 3. He has 7 points in the third quarter. It's 65-34. The Monarchs their largest lead at 31 points. Dreiling picked up by Mayo. Good defense by Trenton. Now on the baseline, Schmidberger drives in. He's double teamed, shot blocked out of bounds. It will stay with Victoria. 1:04 to play in the third quarter. TMP by 31. Schmidberger gets the inbounds to Windholz. A left-handed dribble by the sophomore. He'll fire up a 3 and hit it. Cooper Windholz with 7 tonight. 65-37. It's a 28-point TMP lead. Lager in the lane. Tough go, and Michael gets it to go down. He has 6.
Boy, nice strong move by Lager inside that time.
Now Dreiling drives baseline. Double team, cut off, foul on TMP. And Nick Dreiling, the freshman, will shoot his first free throws of the season. Foul on Bruce Chu, that's his first. First one up, and it rattles home. So Dreiling with his first point. 67-38. Second free throw from Dreiling. That's off the mark. Rebound fought for Taylor, has it for Victoria. 67-38. Windholz in some trouble. Double team. Shot up and a foul. He is bailed out right there. Official says on the top of the head. Windholz will go to the line to shoot a pair. Bruce Chu picks up another foul. Cooper Windholz 67% on the season. At the line for the Knights, up and good. 8 points tonight for Cooper Windholz. TMP lead is 28, 67-39. Second free throw for Windholz, good. 67-40. Monarchs the other way, 27-point advantage. Right wing Chu. Top side Mayo. Crosses over, now Tate Garcia. Back to Mayo. Trenton will push it around, 13 seconds. Baseline jumper Hagens, good. Caleb Hagens with his first varsity points. 69-40, TMP by 29 with 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Windholz, a three-pointer, way off the mark, no good. He knew it right away. And that is the end of the third quarter of play. TMP by 29. We go to the fourth quarter. This is Monarch basketball. Start of the fourth quarter, TMP up 69-40. Monarchs with Hayden Lowe, Creighton Renz. Layup, Luke Reuter is good on a beautiful feed from Creighton Renz. Luke with 8 points tonight off the bench for TMP, 71-40. And that will be a running clock the rest of the ball game. Windholz picked up by Reuter. Now out. Knowles, a three-pointer up and good. Tyler Knowles with his first points of the ball game. 71-43, a 28-point TMP lead. Renz to Hayden Lowe, looking for the three-point answer, and Hayden hits. He has 9. 74-43, TMP by 31. Near steal as Windholz lost it for a second, regained possession. There's a three-pointer by Dreiling, no good. Schmidberger inside, can't finish. And Hayden Lowe clears for TMP. He pushes on the gas pedal, goes to the rim, can't score it. Worth the rebound, no, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Boy, TMP just pushing the pressure on Victoria, and the Knights have not had an answer for that tonight.
No, they really haven't.
2 free throws for Chase Worth. First one up and good. Well, Chase came in shooting 40% from the free throw line. He's 4 out of his last 5. I probably just jinxed him. Way to go, McGuire. Second free throw for Worth. Dare I say he missed it? 75-43, TMP by 32. I did it to him.
You did?
I know I did. It's the broadcaster's curse. Little pick and roll for Victoria. Knowles throws it up. It's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Knights as the clock runs with 5:55 to go and TMP leading by 32 points. Schmidberger with the inbounds. Plays it out. It's stolen by Hayden Lowe. Hayden will go coast to coast. Layup is good. Turnover Victoria, points TMP. We've heard that a lot tonight. Hayden in double figures with 11. 77-43 TMP. Inside, shot up and in by Cooper Winholz. He's in double figures with 11. 77-45. 5:24 remaining in the lane. Worth gets it to Renz. Baseline to Reuter. Layup is good. 10 points for Luke Reuter on a beautiful feed from Creighton Renz. The high-low baseline going well for the Monarchs. Knowles looking for Winholz. Lost it for a second. Got it back. He'll drive. Crosses over in front of Reuter. Now Knowles, pump fakes, Dreiling in there, stolen away by Chase Worth. Gets it to Hayden Lowe. Hayden jump stop to McFarland. Layup is good. Another turnover turns into TMP points, 16 for David McFarland. 81-45. TMP has opened up a 36-point lead with 4:40 to play. Winholz in the corner, Dreiling, and a blocking foul is going to be called on David McFarland. And it will be a 1-and-1 for Cooper Winholz. TMP basketball brought to you by Lifetime Dental Care, Home Oil and Supply, M&D Incorporated, Verney's Hamburger House, Bacon Rind Appraising Services, and by Whiskey Creek. McFarland checks out. Ryan Carlin checks in. Free throw by Winholz is way short. Rebound ripped out of there by Creighton Renz. Outlet pass to Carlin. In the lane, Reuter lost it, and it's out of bounds off of TMP, and turnover on the Monarchs. That is only TMP's second turnover of the second half.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job, and they've been pushing the tempo quite a bit. So
Winholz open three-pointer, good. Cooper Winholz with 14. 81-48. And TMP stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover on the Monarchs. And Jared Mayers will check in for the first time for TMP, replacing Creighton Renz with 3:25 and counting to go in the fourth quarter. Victoria on the offensive set. Knowles in the lane, throws it away. It's a turnover on the Knights. That is 30 turnovers on Victoria. Chase Worth will sit. Carlin back in. Garcia back in. Hagen's on the floor. Mayers. Luke Reuter. Carlin sees a gap. Goes in the lane. Lost it. Out of bounds. Off of Victoria. It stays with TMP. There's a three-pointer by Carlin is good. Ryan Carlin off the inbound, and he has 6 points tonight. 84-48, TMP back up by 36. There's a steal by Reuter. He'll go to the rim, lay it up and in. And Luke Reuter with 12.
I think they're all layups.
There's the three-pointer, no good. Rebound off of TMP as Carlin was standing out of bounds. He hit it off of Winholz. Went off of Winholz off of Carlin, who was standing out of bounds.
Kind of a pinball in there.
TMP by 38. It's 86-48 in the lane. Shot no. Rebounded by Reuter for TMP. Outlet to Carlin. Behind the back will settle in as he goes baseline into Caleb Hagens. Caleb turns, shoots off the glass, and scores. He has 4. 88-48.
Shooting woes have ended.
Knowles in some trouble. Kick out to Dreiling, steps into a three, in and out, no good. Rebound Taylor goes up, can't score it, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Will Lucas Taylor, he's 1 out of 3 from the line tonight. Taylor at the line, first one up, and no good. Well, this is a breath of fresh air tonight for the Monarchs, and maybe the thing they needed heading into more league play on Friday against Oakley.
Yeah, it is kind of what the doctor ordered, and they really got things going here in the second half.
Taylor misses the second free throw. Mayers with the rebound to Garcia. Carlin with it in the corner, flips it out to Hagens. Now on the right side, Tate Garcia in the lane. Mayers layup, couldn't hit it. Gets the rebound and scores. Jared Mayers with his first points as a TMP Monarch varsity player. It's 90-48 TMP. 15 seconds to go in the game. Knowles on the perimeter. Dribbles out. Three-pointer up and no good. Long rebound comes down. Knowles has it. It's out of bounds off of him. And that will do it for tonight as the TMP Monarchs get a commanding 90-48 win. And Dave Barber, there are stretches tonight where they didn't look so good, but there were a lot of stretches where TMP looked pretty good tonight.
Yeah, and I think the latter showed up more, especially this fourth period. Put together some nice runs, nice defense. Again, their defense feeding their offense, and a lot of layups in the second half as a result of turning quick defense into good offense.
90-48 your final score if you're watching on Hayes Post or Eagle TV. We'll end our broadcast right now. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, your post-game show is coming up. Getting your final, TMP 90, Victoria 48. This is Monarch Basketball.